Okay guys, Armistice, Operation Rapid Thunder. This may be our last drop from the plane, but today we're talking about preloading, guys. Yes, preloading has been activated for the patch, and this is huge, guys, because this is the first that preloading has been activated by Sony for a patch. Now the patch for Call of Duty's new mode is absolutely huge. The new season is going to bring a huge patch, but overall, once the patch is installed, it's going to reduce the overall size, so that means the complete size of the game and the patch together. So that is good. So let's get out, guys, and check out the stadium just before we blow the doors and the roof off it. And with that being said, let's get into this patch and this preloading and how it's going to activate and how you can preload your patch early and make sure that your game is already up to date and ready to go, so you won't have to wait for no downloads, for no installation. You're just ready to go. So for all you that don't know, preloading is activated on the Sony PlayStation 4 and Sony's PSN network. Activates preloading and takes care of it. Preloading normally is reserved for games only. Say a game launches on the 20th of December and say it's released for pre-order something like the 1st of December. That's 19 days before it launches. Well, what happens usually is you just have to wait and you can't download it till the 20th of December. But PlayStation's network allows for preloading of some top tier games. And what that means is you download all the files. Now you don't always install it, sometimes it's only a download waiting for install, but mainly preloading is concerned with downloading and installing, and then the game remains locked. So you download it, it installs, and it remains locked. So let's say it comes out on the 20th, you can preload it from the 2nd, the 3rd, and then you've just got it ready so that when 20th comes, bang on midnight, you can just straight away get into it playing. And this has been activated for Warzone. Now I'm going to discuss what the differences are on Warzone and how it's unique. And with that being said, let's check out the stadium as we're discussing that. So the preloading, once activated, what will happen is it's done in stages for the patch. Now it's huge because it's never been done for a patch before, so it is unique, and it is bringing that new Fortnite vibe through, where we're getting so many changes in these new free-to-play games lately that they're not just making changes that are making gaming better for me, you and everybody else in the whole of the arena. They're excuse the pun with the arena, they're actually making changes for the whole of the gaming industry. For instance, free-to-play, cross-play, free-to-play games now being AAA and above, even though the money isn't the same or the development isn't the same. They are AAA games, they are free-to-play, and they're bringing cross-play to us all, where we're mixing with Xbox players and PlayStation players together and PC players, and now they're bringing preloading. As well as that, there's a unique thing we're going to be talking about where subscription services might be getting removed completely from PlayStation and Xbox network, but we'll save that for the next one. So the preloading, how it's going to work, guys, is going to work in 3 stages. Or it may be 2 or 3. There's still a bit of uncertainty about that. I believe just from the people I've talked to, but it has been said it's 3 stages as well. But basically what it works at is, you're watching this now on a Tuesday, and the game patch is going to release tomorrow for all, but the preloading is already available probably for you. All you'll do is you'll go to your game and check for an update by pressing the options button and check for update. If it hasn't activated automatically, it'll activate automatically on the PlayStation's auto download system, so you make sure you got auto download on, download and internet allowed while in rest mode, yes, and you make sure you're PlayStation Network Plus member. If you're not a Plus member, you won't activate the auto downloading properly. It won't activate. It might show that it's set up, but it won't. So you got to make sure you're PlayStation Plus member for it to do when it's off. And then all you have to do for preload is you can just have that ready and just have your computer to sleep when you go to sleep, or when you're having a break, or when you're going to work, or when you're doing something else and you're busy. And what'll happen is it'll get notified by the network there's a file available, download it, and it'll have it ready. And not only will it have it ready, it's going to install it and preload it. So the stadium looks pretty cool at the moment. I can't wait to see it opened. I can't wait. I want to try drive a motorbike in here or something. That'd be so cool, and just fly around the stadium. It'd be just crazy. But yes, so this preloading is happening in stages, guys, as I said. So some people on Sunday just gone, which will be 2 days ago, Some people activated the first round of preloading. There was 2 rounds from what I know, some saying 3, but from what I know there was 2 rounds from developers I've talked to, and what they've said is the first round was on Sunday, the next round is 24 hours later. And what happens is the round selectors, the people who are selected in each round, is completely random. It's completely random from everybody else, and everything else is just random. So you either get selected for round 1, round 2, or you don't get selected. So round 1's been selected, they would have already preloaded. Round 2 gets selected on a different day and they're preloaded. That stops the network crashing or an overloading of the network and allows players time to get their load. Now, this preloading, as I said guys, is a patch and it's unique, and what will happen is this patch will come down, it will install, and it will install in your game, but it won't fully install in your game, because if it did, you'd be season 5 ready straight away and you wouldn't be able to play season 4. So it won't fully install, but it will be raw ready and all the files will be ready. Now, as you know, nowadays guys, there's 2 types of install. Years ago you used to have a patch and it just patch in and then that'd be it. It'll just go on and that'd it. Now you have a patch, it comes down, it tries to patch in, and then it's got to copy. It's got to copy the files next. Even though it's already downloaded, it's got to copy the files over. Years ago, that wasn't the way. It downloaded and it was straight in, and that was it. It was that easy. Now it's got two different things. So basically, we're going to be waiting for it to finish and complete, because Season 5 cannot be activated on your system yet without you finishing Season 4. But you will be way ahead. So say you've got a slow broadband, so you've got 10 megabyte, 2 megabyte, 1 megabyte, 5 megabyte. This preloading is going to be amazing for you. It's just going to be so good because it's going to ensure that you don't have to wait for a download. While the files copy across, we're not sure exactly if they'll copy across or not, but if they do, which would be great, then that will even save you more time, because as you know now, copying is becoming as long as the load and downloading, so that would be really good. And this preloading really is a game changer. It just goes to show guys how free-to-play games have really took over the world and took over the gaming industry on a whole, and they're driving the whole lot of positive changes for all gamers on all platforms. With that being said guys, if this video has been informative, or you've just enjoyed the content, or it has helped you out in any way, huge thumbs up just down the bottom right, be much appreciated. And if you've not been here before, of course consider going on to subscribe so you can see the stadium getting blown to pieces tomorrow afternoon. With that being said guys, till next time, this is TrueStar, signing out. I just love the smoke off the barrel.